Welcome back, Frags of Beer family. I'm your host, Xamot, and this is Indie Spotlight. Welcome. I don't know why I'm rushing, because I'm not in a hurry, but this is a live show. This is a live review show where we take a look at music, artists, comic book creators, really whatever we feel like, but mostly music is the easiest format to do a review on. So if you're new to the show, that's what we do here. We take a look at indie creators. I show them to you, hopefully push some love toward their channels, toward their products, toward their things, because I'm an indie author myself, so I feel that it's important to sort of help out all the indie creators out there, as many as I can. And so I figured, why not use my channel to do some of that? So I do game streaming as well, but I love this short format. I love talking to you guys about music and art, and I love showing you guys the cool things that I find online. Now, I don't normally jump back to an artist so quickly after we looked at Madchild on Saturday, bringing him to the channel as a new artist on Indie Spotlight. And right after that, Benjamin, new subscriber to the channel. So welcome, Benjamin, if you're watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate the suggestion, and I appreciate the subscribe. Benjamin recommended I take a look at Painful Skies. Now, before I get started, there's ways to support me in the channel below. And hold on a second. I got a text from my wife, and I need to take a look and see. Oh, she wanted to know what I needed at the store. Well, I'll let her know, because otherwise she'll wait and want to know why I didn't answer. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, best way to subscribe me, click the subscribe button. Or support me, click the subscribe button. Boy, I'm all tumbling over my words today. Sorry about that. So click that little red button. That's the best way to support me. We're at 258 right now. Thank you guys, everybody who's joined the channel over the last couple days. It's awesome. Click that subscribe button. Get me closer to 300. When I get to 300, I'm going to give away some free books. And 400, so on until we get to 1,000. So that's what we're pushing for. We're at 258. We're on the downhill slope on our way to 300. So let's do it. If you're watching the live stream, say hi. Let me know you're here. If you're watching the recording, be sure to click that button and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And again, suggestions. If you know of an indie artist, creator, musician, writer, or whatever that you think I should take a look at, let me know. Leave it in the comments, and I will try, if I can, to take a look at them. Only stipulations, they got to be independent. No major labels, no major publishers, no AAA developers. Make sure they're independent, and I'll take a look at them. So, we're going to take a look at Madchild's Painful Skies. I'm going to be totally honest, like I said before the last video. It took me a while to sort of... Madchild grew on me. At first I wasn't really sure. I heard him with some of Tom's stuff. I wasn't really sure. I listened to a couple of his tracks, and I still wasn't, it just wasn't doing it for me. And then I heard Saturday's song, Leave a Light On. And I thought, man, that's actually really good. So when Benjamin recommended Painful Skies, I listened to it, and I thought, this one's really good too. So Madchild's starting to grow on me. I'm starting to find some of his songs that I'm really enjoying. Now, Painful Skies, if you're unfamiliar, is written about some friends of his that he said that he had to make some changes in his life, in his lifestyle, to continue to pursue music. His former lifestyle was detrimental to his health. It was detrimental to his success, and he had to leave that lifestyle behind. And this song is about those friends that you lose sometimes when that happens, when you have a major change in your life. You take a different road than they take. And he said in an interview that this song is not a knock on those friends. It's not disrespectful to them. It is not a sign of regret. It is just about how things change. And sometimes you lose people along the way when you have to change your life for the better for yourself. So that's what this song is about. And we'll take a look. We'll pause as necessary, and we'll talk about the music as it goes. So let's do this.
Look, I can't hear me. I know what I did.
Cheers.
Yeah. And I'm not sitting here blaming anybody else. No, I'm not feeling sorry for myself either. Yo, I listen to this beat, it makes me think of what I've been through. All of the mistakes and stupid shit that I got into. All the fucking fakeness of people that I made friends with. So 98% of those friendships I had to end it. I'm too old to be worried and keep pretending. And I apologize to some of the people deeply offended. But I can't live in the past, that shit just wears me down. That shit just tears me up inside and fucking tears me down. I'm not the man I was then, but I am not running. And I am not yet the man that I am still becoming. I'm getting stronger every day and and I can fucking feel it. And all the problems of my past one day I'm gonna deal with. Thanks for your patience, I apologize for each occurrence. And I just hope that you can take this as some reassurance. My life is good, each day is better than the next day. But I have not forgotten, won't settle till every debt's paid. Time change.
That's it's a hard thing sometimes for some people to admit, but I like the way he expressed that, you know, he doesn't regret what he did. That camera, I forgot to set my camera to stop doing the white balance. He doesn't regret what he did, but he had to make changes, and you know, he accepts the things that he did in his life, but he is trying to become a better man or a new man. And that's tough for some people. Sometimes people are ashamed of their past, and forget that their past is what built them. Your past is what made you what you are. And sometimes we do things we wish we hadn't done, but we also have to remember that if we hadn't done those things, things would be different. And for the most part, if you're in a good place now, those things you did in the past, I mean, they helped put you there. Now, if you're in a bad place now, the things you did in the past help put you there too. But rather than dwell on that, rather than let that eat you up inside and feel sorry for yourself, like he said, he doesn't feel sorry for himself. Rather than feel sorry for yourself because of where you are, take control of that, recognize it, and make changes. Do something different. Take control of your life. You know, that's all we can really do. Is it's our life to live. It's not somebody else's life. So sometimes you gotta just take control of it and do it.
Till every debt's paid. Time changes, each man ages, and sometimes best friends become strangers. Each life's a book with blank pages. Last 10 years, it's a chapter that's outrageous. Time changes, every man ages, and sometimes best friends become strangers. Tears, anger, and laughter, we can't change it. Listen to your hearts, we're protected by angels. You know, I got things on my mind. I'm not trying to make any, trying to not make up for anything. Look, let me make this clear, I don't regret my whole past. Can't believe how time flies, shit has gone by so fast. You let me in the secret world and that was quite an honor. And I admit that that's a life I thought I might have wanted. Probably have pursued it if I hadn't gotten caught up. But flags they started raising with these kids all getting shot up. And I became addicted to a drug that almost took my life. Looking back, that might have been the only thing that saved my life. I'm full of love now, I'm happy I don't harbor hatred. Pretty sure that's how God wants us, and to me that's sacred. I'm not sitting here judging and calling y'all some vagrants. And I'm not pointing fingers, questioning your occupations. I'm just hoping that the way I feel can shine some light. I know you got a good heart, dog. It's time to stop the fight and let yourself become the man that you're supposed to be. I still believe in you. No matter what, you're always close to me. Time changes.
So I think that's the passage where he's talking about a friend, a close friend that he lost, who he's no longer in contact with. And he says there, you know, he believes his friend's a good person. He believes that he is a good man. But there are things that keep them apart. There are things that make them different that can't be just waved away. And he hopes that his friend can come to terms and maybe someday reconcile. That's a hard thing to do, or a hard place to be, especially when you have somebody who was in your life for a long time, or a close friend, and you lose them because you guys are at odds. Your lives go two different ways, and sometimes that one person will tend to what's the word I'm looking for? Not hate them, but they don't like them anymore because of the way their life changes, and they think they either sold out or became something different or whatever it might be, and it sucks to lose a friend over something like that, but it takes a strong person to not hold a grudge and to hope that one day that changes, that they reconcile.
What, you're always close to me. Time changes, each man ages, and sometimes best friends become strangers. Each life's a book with blank pages. Last 10 years, it's a chapter.
I like that. Each life's a book with blank pages. It is. I mean, it's, you write your own story. A lot of people want to blame the bad things in their life on other people, and people do bad things to other people. But at the end of the day, you're the one that decides you know, short of somebody taking your life away from you, if you're still alive, you get to decide what that does to you. You get to decide how you let that affect your life. Sometimes you need help processing it, but you still the one that writes the page. I like the way he phrased that a lot.
With blank pages, last 10 years, it's a chapter that's outrageous. Time changes, every man ages, and sometimes best friends become strangers. Tears, anger, and laughter, we can't change it. Listen to your hearts, we're protected by angels. And I know becoming friends again ain't possible, at least for years. And fucking up for me is still a problem that I deeply fear. Only got a couple close friends now, that's how I like it. And I think I'm actually gonna make it, but I'm not a psychic. One of them's your brother, proud to say that he's my best friend. Come on, man, you guys are fucking brothers, let this shit end. It's sad to me to see the greed is still the devil's weapon. I tried my best to walk away from shit and kept stepping. Your brother's doing good, his heart is filled with love. And we gon' keep on building with these people that believe in us. Remember there was 4 of us, till death do us part. Now there's only 2 of us, the rest grew apart. It doesn't mean that I don't think about you too every week. And even if we never speak, there's still a bond I'll never leave. I hope you're happy and your family's doing awesome, and hope that you're still following the progress of the little monster. You had a hand in helping save my life, I won't forget. Let's live the next half with no regrets, cause it ain't over yet. Time changes, each man ages.
Yeah, so he goes a little bit more into, and I agree, Julie, I love that line. Julie stopped in. Yeah, he goes a little bit into, I guess he's best friends with his brother, the brother of the guy who he lost contact with. And I think he's talking about, and I may be off here, but he used to be in a rap group that I think was 4 Canadian rappers. And I think that they broke up over some sort of dispute. And you know, and I think they're still, or at least at the time of this writing, they were at odds with each other. They were not on speaking terms except for 2 of them. And yeah, to be caught in the middle of that, especially when it's family, if 2 brothers are fighting, to be caught in that is that I can't imagine that's any good. Family disputes like that are never pretty, and it sucks to watch that from the outside for sure.
Cause it ain't over yet. Time changes, each man ages, and sometimes best friends become strangers. Each life's a book with blank pages. Last 10 years, it's a chapter that's outrageous. Time changes, every man ages, and sometimes best friends become strangers. Tears, anger, and laughter, we can't change it. Listen to your hearts, we're protected by angels.
Oh, signing the boobs. Wow, really good song. Thank you, Benjamin, for the recommendation. Again, I'm finding a couple songs here and there of Madchild's that I'm actually starting to enjoy. He's an acquired taste, I think. His music is not normally what I would listen to, but he's starting to grow on me. So thank you for the recommendation. This is a great song, really heartfelt, and I like his ability to admit or to talk about the struggles that he had and what he's overcome and the man he's become because of it, but not ashamed of his past. And there's a difference between being sorry for what you did and being ashamed, because again, you're there for a reason. That the things you did in your past is what got you where you're at. You know, I wouldn't be where I am now with a great house and a beautiful wife and a loving family. I wouldn't be here if I hadn't made some mistakes along the way. You know, my life would probably be different. I like it. I like my life. So I can't really regret everything. You know, some things I wished I hadn't done, some things I wished I hadn't said. But again, would I be where I'm at today if I hadn't? I don't know. And I kind of like it where I'm at. So that's what it is. Great song. Thanks for the suggestion. Make sure you go to Madchild's channel. Check out his other stuff. Make sure you like, subscribe over there after you subscribe here. Let him know the Frags of Beer family sent you, so he knows where the love is coming from. And I will see you guys again soon. You have a great one. Much love. Bye.